Welcome to the news at 6. Today we are interviewing Dr Ann Williams about her retirement after 30-odd years at West Suffolk College. Let's get started. Dr Williams, for taking time out of your busy schedule to help us with this interview.
Well, it's a pleasure, and feel free, you can call me Anne.
Okay, thank you very much. It's our understanding that after 30 long years at the college, you're finally deciding to retire. Is this rude saying that?
That's fine, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It is long years, it's for you anyway. Yes, I've worked at the college since actually 1979, so it's about 33 years, and I think, you know, everybody retires at some point, and I've just felt that this is the right time for me to retire. I've been principal for 11 years, and now's the time for somebody else and somebody that's younger to take over the college.
Have you enjoyed your time at the college?
I wouldn't have stayed here if I hadn't. Yes, no, I've really enjoyed it. It's an excellent college. We've got excellent staff here, and I think we do a really good job. And the rewards are in, you know, turning out students like yourselves, you know, who I'm sure will be really successful, and do the college proud. Yes, of course I've enjoyed it.
You said earlier about the kind of principle you had to finance certain things in a certain way, and our college tutor now, Ben, who was thankfully signed on by yourself, said he'd come to you and asked for a little amount, or asked for an amount to get some new equipment to help the students, and you invested in that. Is that because you see media rising and as important as other subjects like maths and English?
I certainly see it as important as other subjects. I mean, it's my responsibility to make sure that if you're going to put courses on in the college, then they're resourced properly. So this is an education business. You know, we generate income, we have to manage our costs, and we have to make sure that we're investing in equipment for the students. I do think that media has had a very bad press. I think it is very valuable, and I think we're going forward into a world where media is going to be even more important. I mean, one just has to look at, it's not just the film industry. Media is used in advertising, promotion. It's in our lives every day. Various aspects of the skills that the students do media studies have will be used, and particularly going forward into the future. I mean, some of the things that I actually can't really get my head around, because I've never got my head around computer gaming and all the graphics and that sort of thing. But, you know, it's there, and it's there for the future. So it's really, really important. And to do it, and to do it well, you need the right equipment. Now, my daughter did media and video production at university, and when she came back and looked at the college, I know she told me that the equipment that we've got at the college was much better than she had at university. And I know that what that does for our students, where you go when you progress from this course, you go on to really prestigious universities and courses, to enable you to get into the industry. You really have to go that sort of route. That is important. And the skill set are using, you know, you can't have second best equipment to get you there. You need the best.
Is media something that you would, now you're going to retire, something you would like to take up as a hobby? Go around and film photography?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No, I'm more into gardening and travel and other things. No, I'll leave that to you youngsters. Technology is not my greatest strength.
Okay. So you've been at the college for over 30 years, principal for 11. You must have some funny stories.
Funny stories to tell of the past. I've had, if I reflect, probably more than funny stories, I've certainly seen lots of changes I've obviously seen lots of changes in the college and the curriculum and what we offer and what we didn't offer 30 years ago. Certainly media, you know, media, dance, music, the area that you come from, none of that was on the curriculum at all. I've also, I think, grown through a period where employment for women has changed quite a lot, and opportunities for women has changed quite a lot. When I was first principal, it's only 11 years ago, there were very few female principals. So I was continually going to meetings that were all male. And the one major advantage of that is when you're in a meeting and you have a break, a loo break, you're the one that actually doesn't have to queue. Whereas in most other times, it's the women that queue for the toilets. And I've seen, I can remember when I first, because I've had 2 maternity leaves, and when maternity leave was regarded as sick leave, and I was told I'd been on sick leave, and how short maternity leave used to be in those days. So I think what I've seen is that, they used to say there was a glass ceiling through which women couldn't go with job promotion, and it was definitely there. There is no doubt about it, it was definitely there. And I've really seen that change, and I've seen women now, many more, go into more powerful, influential jobs than they used to be able to in the past, and that's good. And it allows women to have the option. That doesn't mean to say everybody needs to go in that direction, but it gives women many more opportunities than they've had in the past.
Okay then. Well, since you have become the principal of this college, it's my understanding that we've managed to become, at one point we were a beacon college, which means one of the best in England or Britain.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you found out that we were one of those colleges?
Inevitably, it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's fantastic for everybody because it was about an achievement that everybody pulled together. And to be fair, I don't think that's changed. I mean, although Ofsted graded us good with many outstanding features at the last inspection, we're still, really well up the ranks of, highly performing colleges. And you only get a highly performing college if you've got really motivated staff. And at the end of the day, you're judged by how well your students do. Your students do well if your staff do well, they're motivated, we track you if you're not doing well enough, if you're not attending or whatever, we're, making sure that you're there. And I think that still remains, actually. And it's a really good buzz. It is a really good buzz.
Okay, so you mentioned the last one we got a grade 2 with many outstanding features. I've had a look at what I could find, and for the past 10 years, we haven't dropped below grade 2.
No.
That I've seen. So that must be it is a great achievement for you.
Thank
and
you.
for the college.
The last one we had 4 curriculum areas graded, and 3 were outstanding, and 1 was good with outstanding features. So yes, true. I mean, the curriculum is very good. We're probably recently, and each year actually, we perform in the sort of top 3 in the eastern region of colleges, and I think we're still within that top sort of 10% of colleges in the country.
Okay. Picking up on a point you said earlier in the interview about being one of the only female principals, well, not one of the only, but a short number of them. Do you still see that as a stereotypical aspect going forward, where teachers are seen as female, but the hierarchy is seen as male?
No, I don't think it is like that today at all. Actually, I think there are now, in quite a short space of time, actually, there are a lot of female principals, a lot of female senior managers, as there are in schools and head teachers. No, I think certainly in education, I think that's changed a lot.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think all of it? Or not, you said there was a quick change. Why, in your opinion, do you think there was this quick change?
I think it was a recognition that there needed to be a change, and educators are quite good at recognising and enabling change to happen. I think it was a time at which some of the sort of old brigade of male dominance actually was retiring and moving out and moving on. And I think equality of opportunity has been very good in education, and so women were able to come to the fore. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you are retiring after 11 years. Well, I've only been here for a year, but I can tell a lot of hard work has gone into the college. Are you going to enjoy your retirement?
That's why I'm retiring. Yes, I'm looking forward to not having to put the alarm clock on in the morning. That will be a treat. I'm looking forward to planning things that I do as opposed to having a schedule that's very planned and organised, because being a principal isn't just a daytime job. It involves a lot of evening activities, it involves some weekends, and so fitting your own life in and around it can be quite difficult. So now that's going to be the priority. So I'm looking forward to that, travelling. I've got a big garden project to go. I've got an acre and I'm going to replan it all. So there'll be plenty to do. It'll just be very different. I will miss, I expect, some of the intellectual challenges, and I will obviously miss my colleagues. But, retirement is the end of something, but actually it's the start of something very positive as well, and I think people need to look at it in that way, and I'm sure at one point we'll all reach retirement, and I hope everybody enjoys it.
Well, there we have it. That was Dr Ann Williams, and this is West Suffolk College. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in next week.